On today's episode of Eastern Voices, Igbo TV met and had conversations with the Obi of Okmono Uruagu Nnewi, Obi Afam Iruka. Here, he talked about the leadership structure and hierarchy in the community. He also did not leave any stone unturned as he talked about the ancient practices of the Igbos. And our very own Tricia Nwachukwu is on standby to give us details.
Sir, you are welcome. Please, may we know you, sir?
My name is Obi Afam Iruka, Obi Okmono Uruagu Nnewi. I'm one of the 25 Obis in Nnewi, in the Nnewi culture and tradition. Nnewi ranking in Obis. We have 9754 in Nnewi. We total have 9 ECOBs. Uruagu have 7 ECOBs. Umudin have 5. Nnewi should have 4. So if you come to Uruagu, I'm one of the 7s. If you come to Nnewi, I'm one of the 1s we have in Obis. ECOBs we have in Nnewi. So thank you very much, my palace. I welcome you people.
Okay, you said ECOBs. That means there are other OBs under the ECOB.
We have ECOBs. We have 25 OBs in Nnewi. One.
Okay.
Igbo Nnewi is one of the 25 OBs.
Oh.
Obi Nnewi is one of the 25 OBs.
Okay.
Obi Nnewi is one of the 25 OBs. Obi Nnewi is one of the 25 OBs. That's why I appreciate it. We have 25 Shia district in Nnewi, 9 in Otolo, 7 in Uruagu, 5 in Umudin, 4 in Nnewi. If you bring it together, you will get it 25. Among all, Igbo is the Obi of Nnewi, as we know.
Oh, okay.
Obi Uruagu is Obi of Uruagu.
Okay.
Obi Umudin is Obi of Umudin. Obi Nnewi is Obi of Nnewi. That's why if we are counting on them, we will call them 4 Obis in Nnewi.
Okay.
Do you get me?
Okay.
Thank you.
But out of the 4 OBs, there is this particular one, maybe this particular OB that is the head of.
If you come to Otolo and in Nnewi, if you come to Nnewi in general, Igbo is number 1.
Okay.
Followed by Obi Uruagu, followed by Obi Umudin, followed by Obi Nnewi. If you come there, number 5, you will go for Otolo and look for it. Number 6, you come to Uruagu and look for it. Number 7 in Lankan, you will go to Umudin and look for it. Number 8 in Lankan, you go to Nnewi and look for it. That is, we have Lankan Fallen in Obi in Nnewi, if you come to Nnewi. So we know us as the COBs of Nnewi. For example, now I'm the vice chairman of Traditional Council of Obis in Nnewi.
Oh.
And the vice chairman of Traditional Council of Obis in Nnewi. Obi Mbanagu Otolo Nnewi is the chairman.
Okay.
Alright.
So this, I've heard of Igbo Nnewi. So is Igbo different from Obi, or are they the same thing?
Originally, Nnewi tradition does not know anything called Igbo.
Wow.
Originally.
Okay.
Igbo is a person title to Obi Nnewi. This Igbo is his person title. The reason why he is the monarch of Nnewi is because he is the Obi of Nnewi.
Oh.
His father did not answer Igbo. His grandfather did not answer Igbo. Their person title, one answer is Oboyamba, one answer is Oboyamba and Ezifekibe. Igbo Nnewi does not have any person title we know. We know his person title as Igbo Nnewi. The reason why he is the monarch of Nnewi because he is the Obi of Nnewi and also Obi of Otolo.
Oh.
Do you get me?
Interesting.
Thank you.
Okay, so can you tell us about kola nut and why are women not allowed to pick or pluck it? Just throw more light on that.
You are a woman.
Of course.
You see, there's one thing our people used to say that if somebody throw a proverb to you and explain to you, they will see that the pay for your mother this thing is in vain. Yeah. Do you get me? But I have to tell you, you're a little girl. You need to know.
Okay.
In Igbo land, we have culture in Africa, apart from Ghana. But Ghana believe in mother. This is because if a Ghana man marry you today, okay, I'm sure, if I'm not mistaken, your children, you people bear together, will bear the name of the woman.
Oh. Okay.
It's very different in any other African tradition and culture.
Okay.
Even the Bible make it very clear that man is the head of the house.
Yeah.
Do you get me? Well, in as much as I'm a traditionalist to the core, I don't believe in Western culture. I hate it. Anything Western culture, I hate it.
Because you want to go back to your roots.
Of course, we Africans, we are going back to our roots. Probably in the next 10, 15 years, all the culture of Africa will come back. Because we have known that they are fools. They came with Christianity.
Okay.
They want us to forget our own culture and mind their own. You see all the atrocity, all nonsense of everything is coming up every day. Mother against son, son against mother. You know, it's because of we forget our roots. We forget where we came from. We forget the way our ancestors do their own things. Everybody want to, go to America and associate with American people. It's only me and my children. Up to today, my children don't call me that. I forbid it. They don't speak English in my house.
So what do they call you?
They call me by my person title, Obi Benyi.
Ah, interesting.
If they wake up in the morning and see me, they will greet me according to no culture and tradition.
Wow.
Of course.
Wow, this is nice.
The Bible says that you should train your children the way they will go. When they grow, they will not forsake the way.
Yeah.
I believe in it. I'm not against. I know God. God is my number one. I pray to God. I believe in God. I don't discourage people. My children go to church. But I told them.
Okay, so you said you will tell me about the kola nut. Can you just...
So about if you as you come to my palace now, okay, the first thing I will offer you is kola nut. If I offer you kola nut, because of the health issue today, people doesn't chew kola nut. But you have to receive it. Even if you didn't chew it, you have to take it home, because the Igbo people used to say, if kola nut go home, then you will tell the people at home where you came from.
What do you mean? Yeah.
Women doesn't break kola nut.
Yeah.
Because even Bible make you to know that if a woman go to church, he doesn't speak. According to the Bible, if you have anything to say, you tell your husband. Says the Lord. it was written in the Bible.
Oh, it's no longer like that.
It was written in the Bible. There's no other. All those things is according to. It's no more like that according to Western tradition. Igbo does not, because you use kola to invoke spirits.
Oh, really?
You use kola to bless people. Daughter want to marry. Is that kola that you use to bless them? You have kola at your hand before blessing them. You use kola at your hand before calling Chukwu Kukabiyama.
Interesting.
Kola signifies so many things. Anybody that is unholy can never touch kola and use it to bless.
So that's the
if you are unholy, you know that if you are unholy before the God, according to the Bible, your prayer is a prayer of a sinner. You can never cross this ceiling.
Okay, yeah.
It's in vain. Thank you.
Okay, so because what if one is unholy, the person can't break the kola nut. So women, does it mean that women naturally are unholy? That's why they don't break the kola nut.
Women are not unholy.
So
because we come out from the women.
So why are we not allowed to break the kola nut?
The woman can never break kola where her husband was alive. Even if her husband is no more.
Okay.
she have her children. When I was small, if you have a visitor in this palace, if my father was not around, my grandmother, the mother of my father, used to call me to come and say prayers before the prayer. Of course, when my father was alive, my grandfather used to call me, my grandmother used to call me to come and break the collar for them. It's a culture. We just born and grow up and see it. That's the way we used to be. We cannot change it. We're not the thing is not against women. Even as you are now, I believe you are from this town. If I give you color, even if I come to your house tomorrow, if I give you color to break, you will not break it. Even if nobody in your house, you go and look for a neighbor who is a female, who is a man to come and break the color.
Because we are meant to believe that women are not supposed to do so.
That's African for you. Forget about the Western distance that are trying to, take us our eyes off our tradition.
Okay. Tell us about Ofo. What's the symbol of this Ofo?
That's what I'm telling you. You will not ask me anything about Ofo. I will answer you. You're a woman.
Here you go again. Every time, why are we even excluded in most of the things, as most of the Igbo culture? Women are always excluded in most aspects of Igbo culture.
Not always excluded. See, in Igbo tradition, out of the 30 days calendar in a month, there is some days that women used to go inside for their normal sanitation of the month. Do you get me? If any woman that used to perform anything traditionally during that time, will be off from that tradition we used to perform. Even those that used to go to Sabbath, we tell you, if you are in that thing, you will never come to Sabbath until the day is off. That is the way God put women. It does not mean that we are against women, that we doesn't regard women. Why in Bife and Igbo? Anything Igbo is doing that without woman is not. Woman must be there. I appreciate women. I cherish them. I love them. So nobody can't you people out. But tradition must be observed and respected.
Okay, that means you're not going to talk about the Ofo.
I will not discuss the Ofo with you.
It's okay. So, in the early days, the Igbos used to count days using the 4 market days we have in Igbo land. So, how are they able to do so? Can you just throw more light on that?
Able to do so?
Yeah.
Of course. Every for example, now we are now rejoicing that we enter New Year in the first week of but Igbo have not entered New Year.
Really? Interesting. So, tell us.
The New Year, Igbo used to enter their New Year every February. That is Igbo calendar.
Until the advent of Christianity.
You should know that now the calendar we are using now is Roman calendar.
Of course.
We have Igbo calendar.
Okay.
They used to tell you that Igbo na Agwaro. If you go to Agokuli, if you go to Agrade them, you'll be hearing them.
Yeah.
Our New Year, Igbo culture New Year doesn't start in January 1st. It starts in February. Eke Olio Afo Nkwo is what Igbo used to count their days. Ofizu in Igbo calendar is 4 market days. It's 4 days. That's what they call Ofizu.
Oh wait, once you have Eke Olio Afo Nkwo,
that is the week of Igbo.
Oh God.
The Roman distant calendar have 7 weeks, 7 days. Make 1 week.
Yes.
Igbo have 4 days. Make 1 week. The week in Igbo, this thing is Ofizu. That Ofizu means Eke Olio Afo Nkwo.
4 market days.
Yes. A month in Igbo, this thing make 20-something days. It's not up to 30 days as they used to said it. It's about 7 Izu that is Nasa, you times it times 4. Okay. 7 times 4, you get 1 month in Igbo land.
Okay. That is 28.
Yeah, of course, 28 market days.
And they call market days.
Market days. That is 1 month.
Oh. Wow, this is really interesting. Okay. You know, according to some idol worshippers, or okay, let's say idol worshippers, or rather those that believe in Omenani, you know, they say that the shrine, which is Okumwo, is where they go to talk to Chukwu Okike Abiyama, that is God the Creator, directly. And you know that this Chukwu Okike has other demigods, which is the messengers to the Chukwu Okike. And whenever they go there, they just go there to lift their burden. That's why we have Olase and the rest of them, Uzupe. So, do you actually believe that that's the ideologies are true?
I don't believe, because I'm always telling people Igbo tradition and all these idol worshippers, they are not synonymous.
Wait, Omenana, is it different from?
Of course. Worshipping an idol, I don't believe in it. But I'm a traditional historical. For example now, worshiping an idol is a different religion, just like a Christian religion. Some have Godian religion. Tradition of Igbo is that now you as a girl, if somebody want to marry you, come to your father's house and ask for your hand in marriage. You will come back with wine and other things and pay your diary. Do your ebanku and take you to his house, and you have become his wife. That is Igbo tradition. Maybe you lost somebody in your house, you want to do the burial. That is the way of Nnewi people do their own tradition, to their burial. That is our own tradition. Worshipping an idol is not everybody believe in that idol. It's not everybody worship the idol. No matter in olden days, before the church came in, Igbo people believe there is something that created them. They believe there is God. That's what they call him, Chukwu Okike Abiyama. That's why they prepare a special praise where they go in times of difficulty, or if you want to worship their own God. That's why they go there. They will call him Chukwu Okike Abiyama.
That's the shrine.
Or Mama Amasi. Yeah. That is not shrine.
So what is it called?
That is where you worship your God. For example, now I don't go to church.
Okay.
I don't go to church. But I believe in God in heaven. That is my Chukwu Okike Abiyama.
And do you have any special place you worship him?
I can stay here now and call him.
Oh.
The one my great fathers great, I don't condemn them. If I look at them, if I don't understand it properly, I will just show my face where they are. But I cannot encourage you to go and demolish it, destroy it.
So that means you actually believe that there is supreme God, that is the Chukwu Okike.
Of course, and you must have a special place where you go and call upon him.
So where is your own special place?
My own special place.
Do you have any special place?
Of course, now if I want to have my quiet time with God, I go where I used to speak with my God. Of course, but it's not a shrine. It's not a this thing. It's not a shrine. There's no two God.
So you don't call it Oku? Just
Oku. What is Oku? This Alose you people call. It's not Alose. Aronanso Chukwu. That is the proper name of it. Aronanso. Well, these are white people, these Western people come and transform it and call it Alose. In anything in Igbo land, did Alo enter any spelling in Igbo land? Chukwu, Alo never enter in any spelling of Igbo land. Just like if you want to spell Alo now, you just enter Alo there. What is Alo is doing there? If you want to spell Ebenato, like I'm from Ebenato, you go and put Alo there. What is Alo is doing there? Are we not an Igbo?
So you don't believe that those graven images that are not idol, that are not Arunanso Chukwu as you call it?
As our constitution used to tell us that everybody has freedom of worship.
Okay.
My own is that I don't believe in idol worship. If you ask me from Nnewi today, Nnewi have their own God. Nnewi as a whole have their own God. We used to know him, know her as a Nnewi.
Oh. Really?
Yes.
Can you tell us about this Edo Nnewi?
Of course, Edo Nnewi is a model of Nnewi.
So Edo is now our god, like Nnewi god.
Do you know that you're a ghost?
Yeah, according to they said,
everybody's a god.
Demigod.
When Nnewi deem Edo fit to stay there and ask whatever we want in Nnewi and it come to pass.
So she has been protecting you guys.
As our history said,
Okay.
when during the war, you know, an Nnewi indigenous is the head of the Biafran war. He's a fish mother of the Biafran war. In person of Chukwemeka Odumegwu.
Yeah,
the target of the whole Nigerians is to get in Nnewi. And you tell me whether they get in Nnewi or not.
Oh, okay, wait. So all those victories attributed to Edo.
The landers are asked to protect them. After the war, if the war did not enter Nnewi, they will build 2 taking for Edo and 1 cow.
Okay.
They failed to do it after the war. Edo started disturbing them by causing erosion and the other things. In person of Dr. Tozike, if he went to Edo and do the 2 taking.
Okay, yeah, there was a time I heard about the gully erosion of a tea.
Of course.
So the tea, you believe the tea was actually caused by Edo?
Of course, one won't die. One won't die.
Okay, but 2 people have appeased.
I'm an African man to the core. Forget about the Western tradition.
Okay, but now you people have appeased the Edo. Of
course, they did it when Ikedive was alive, and everything was calm. You see, it's very calm, peaceful. By the time in 1987, 88, thereabout, we have a very serious Nnewi traditional crisis. After prison Edo, doing all those sacrifices, Nnewi become.
Can you tell us about the crisis? We would like to know.
You should know about it. If you didn't know, your father shouldn't have tell you.
Okay, and another thing is this thing called alligator pepper, which is also in Igbo.
Yes, also
So Igbos, they believe that this also has some spiritual powers that once they sense danger or maybe something unusual, they use the osoji or alligator pepper or call it to fortify themselves. Do you think that is just a method or it works?
It's not a method.
Wow.
Because let me give you an example. If you come to church today, especially Catholic church, they have many things they used to do their own church service. They have incense. They used to put this and drawing it like this, smoke will be moving. They have candle.
Yes.
Yeah. They have holy water. Isn't that? Well, in Igbo tradition, we have kola nuts.
Okay.
We have alligator pepper, osoji.
Okay.
We believe any player you use kola and the osoji because our people used to say osoji a job ifele. And if you want to worship your God, if you want to call upon your God, your ancestors, if you believe maybe there's a way you move, you feel that you are not holy.
Maybe you say
you are not holy. You can use your osoji and clean yourself. So you will be pure before saying that prayer you want to say, or before doing whatever you want to do according to tradition.
And this
they use your surgery for sacrifice for fortification. If you fortify yourself, clean yourself, you will deem yourself as you are now qualified to talk to God.
Okay, so
that's why they tell you surgery a job, ifele.
And some people will tell you that once they have their own surgery in their pockets, that no evil will come near them. Is that thing really?
Surgery doesn't protect. That's
just fortification.
Yeah, that's what surgery is doing in Igbo land. You cannot use surgery for any other thing.
Okay, that means some people are actually misusing it.
They don't understand what the allegation paper is all about.
Okay.
If you want to break the one, you want to fortify yourself, you have to take it at the back. You cannot see it. You take your 2 hands at the back before you break it.
It actually has some protocols.
Of course, now. You cannot just be seeing it and break it. You have to take it at your back, break it. Then some sophistication requires 7 pieces of that okoji. Okay. Some requires 14 pieces. Some require 21 pieces. You cannot bring it that in a figure that you use to divide it.
Igbo culture is really vast, honestly. Oh, okay. So, what are the things that are considered as an abomination in Igbo land, and how do you cleanse them? Those abominations.
So there are so many things we consider as abomination in Igbo land. Abortion is an abomination.
Okay.
A cousin or a brother or a sister going before falling in love or making anything with any of your relationships is an abomination in Igbo land.
Okay.
You are having a sexual affair with any of your relationship.
Okay, wait. If you have affair with any of your relation.
Yes, it's an abomination.
Okay.
It's an abomination in Igbo land.
Okay.
Do you get me?
Okay.
Going for another man's wife is an abomination in Igbo land. And there's so many other things. Killing somebody is an abomination. Lying against somebody is an abomination. Giving somebody poison is an abomination. Going, so many things.
Something like suicide. How do you cleanse the land?
The suicide, anybody that committed suicide in Igbo land, especially in Nnewi land, we cannot perform his burial.
Will you people actually bury the person?
You will bury it, but it will not the king grade of the person that will bury it. You will now involve the people they call Oleli people.
Okay.
Oleli people have to be involved. There's no any Igbo land today all over Igbo that you cannot find an Oleli indigenous there.
So why is it that it's already people that can do the stuff?
Of course, now that is to show you that Igbo are one.
So no other person, no other town.
No, it's only Oleli people.
Why?
Then everybody have his own duty.
And this duty cannot be traced.
If it is not Oleli, you can get them from Agukunli. They are all Eli people. Agukunli people can do it. Oleli people can do it. Not only because Agukunli, we see them as people that hold the of Igbo.
Okay, that's the reason that the only people that can cleanse any.
Of course, now. Because that's how we see Igbo. They are the head of Igbo.
That's what I want. Okay.
They are the head of Igbo. All these Igbo you are seeing descended from that place.
Okay.
From that place, Igbo spread everywhere. We are Lewis. We are the sons of Ikenga.
This is becoming interesting. So, once we invite the people, they will do one or two.
You don't need to go and look for the people. Every town have or the people in their own town. Legislated old days. Maybe the people in Nnewi have lasted about 300 years ago.
Okay. So once those rites are performed, the person can be buried.
Of course.
But no funeral rites.
No funeral rites. Because the person killed himself or herself. No funeral rites.
Okay.
Igbo people used to come. Recollection. I believe in it. If you see this picture here, if you see my son, you know that this man came. The same they look like everything.
Okay, this is actually your
This
father.
is my grandfather, the father of my father.
Oh. Okay.
Do you get me?
Yeah.
So there is reincarnation. It is in the Bible. Forget about this Western thing. Came to Africa to destroy us and brainwash us. So that we forget our culture. Forget about our roots. I'm the founder of Izuburubu Igbo worldwide. I'm the founder. And our aim is to restore Igbo culture and tradition. To make sure that our language is not going to extinction.
That's nice.
So in the Igbo tradition, in Izuburubu Igbo today, we are in the whole Igbo speaking state, about 7 states of Igbo speaking states. And the other, even we have members in London, we have our members even in China. We have so many distant people that know where we are going, know the damage these Western people that bring church caused for us.
You said something about Izu Gburugburu Nnewi, Igbo.
Izu Gburugburu Ndị Igbo.
Okay.
It's an social cultural organization of Ndị Igbo. We have branches in 5 speaking Igbo states in Nigeria. Okay. Anambra, Enugu, Imo, Ebonyi, Abia, Rivers, and the Delta states. And the other states where Igbo live. Even in Western states, in Western countries, we have. Even this past election that we concluded, Izu Gburugburu Ndị Igbo contributed a lot in this past Anambra election.
So what's the purpose of creating the
purpose? I've told you, the purpose of creating it is to, make sure that our culture and tradition does not
go into extinction.
Of course, and including our language.
Okay.
For example, now, if you are going to West now, immediately after Asaba, immediately after Delta State, if you enter Edo, because part of Edo State, their tradition is Western Yoruba tradition. Nobody will tell you where you are. The way they dress, the thing you see without being told you are no more in Igbo land. You have entered a Western state, a Southwest state. If you are going to North now, if you live in Sokadia, immediately you enter Benue. They will never tell you that you have entered North because of their dressing. Of course. But if you come to Igbo, our case is very different. If you wear Aka today, all these Aka, all these church people, they tell you that you belong to the devil, you are then a wogo, you are doing this thing, you are a medicine man. If you wear this native cap they used to know Igbo, this Obu Akalaba, Obu Akalaba, they tell you that you are a evil man because of the way you dress. That's why I hate all this traditional Western tradition, because they're not telling us the truth. They want us to drop what our ancestors used to live wrong. Tell me how many people that are living long today. Those that back Western tradition, are they living long more than the people that believe in African tradition? Our people used to spend 20 years. You see them, they still go to farm. But today, if somebody clocks 70, obituary is a celebration of life.
Because they believe that's how God wants it.
Of course. We forget our roots. We forsake the way we're supposed to go, following the other way that is not favoring us. It does not lead us to wrong life. It does not give us wrong life. When you have a less of mind, you will live wrong. See, the life I'm living today, I'm proud of it. Yeah, because I'm proud to tell you that I'm an Igbo man, an African man.
To the core.
To the core. If you go to our platform in WhatsApp, there's something I share when a man married 2 wives or 3 wives. Okay. One other is treating the other wife, carrying her child, playing with her child. I told them that is the way we used to be in olden days.
Okay, their men used to marry more than 1 wife.
Of course now. Is it a taboo? Is it a sin?
No.
For man to have more than 1 wife? In our culture, we work on it. It's not a taboo.
Okay, it's not taboo in our
No. We work on it. The 12 tribes of Israel, was it produced by 1 woman?
No.
It was produced by 4 women. Jacob married 2 sisters. Then his in-law gave him 2 maids. Or the 2 sisters. Both the 2 sisters and the maid are bearing children for Jacob. That's where we have 2 men children of 12 tribes of Israel. Today they will tell us, Western tradition is telling us 1 wife, 1 man, 1 wife. It's rubbish. It's very rubbish. No matter I'm staying with 1 wife, but with time we'll tell you whether I'll get another one or what.
So you want to practice it?
Time will tell.
Okay.
Time will tell. I'm a traditional man. I used to tell my wife, I don't know the miss word. I need to tell her, you know, I love her so much. That's why I have not get involved on it up till now. Because of the too much love I have on her.
That's okay. You know, in the early days, Igbos believe in ancestors, that is spirit of the dead. And
yes.
so when they want to, maybe something bad happens, they will just start calling the names of those ancestors to come to their aid. Does that thing actually work?
If it does not work, what does the church people call all these angels? Are they not a living human being before?
Oh, so it's synonymous to the
Of course, now St. John. Of course. That the issue that I hate Western tradition. That is the issue. Because they don't tell us the truth.
You really hate them because you can see in your
with passion. They don't tell us the truth. People used to, proverb used to say that if you forget your fathers, your ancestors, you can never prosper, you can never move forward. Why should they tell us to call St. Peter them and St. John them and St. Paul them? Even if written it in the bold in the Bible, tell us to be reading every day and night. Why are they coming here, use millions of dollars to buy our this thing, our oracles, and take it back to this thing? Why can't they destroy it here? Why can't they destroy it here and pour it fuel and destroy it? Why must they take it to their Western world? So what are they doing with it?
So you believe those idols they collected that time? There is something that actually doing with it.
Do you remember the man who saw tomorrow? Do you remember Nicodemus or what they got? He told them that the white will have means of traveling by air after they travel to Africa. Where did they produce plane? Is it not 1923? After they might travel to Africa, buy all the oracles there, and go back.
So all those things, you mean that the aeroplane was sorry from the idols they collect?
The power they discover from Africa, they do that. I'm telling you, I'm without missing word.
Okay, it's not technology at all.
Not technology. What kind of technology? Where an native doctor in Igbo land will tell you that he's traveling with Ikiri. Do you understand what they call Ikiri?
What is
that? When you see in the sky, you see a light, a body light move, fear. If you look again, you will not see it again. If you look far again, you will see the light, fear. Do you understand what I'm saying?
About rockets.
Of course, you move like rockets. You cannot see your end when you have not go. If you did not enter here, we are discussing this now. You will not know how here is. If you didn't enter this room, you will not know how this room is until you enter it. It has become the time that we people in Igbo land will tell our children the truth to have come. Let's forget all this Western tradition. I assure you, and it must surely come to pass in the next 10-15 years.
So
all this brainwashing church, this thing will stop in Africa. I'm telling you the truth.
So all those
not minding worshiping and idol worship, I don't believe in it. I'm a Polish man. I don't believe in it. Because all these things you are seeing here and here, they are all fake. They are all fake. I talk to my God. My God answer me. By this time, last 2 years, I've been telling people, by this time, if you come to my palace, you will see I'm going to have the best palace in Nnewi. Today, here you are now. Chief Creative Secretary have a world contract of more than 80 million naira. Apart from the one of that something million, they are building this commodity palace now. They have won another one. So by Easter, April of this year, if you come here, the character of the whole place you see now will change. Wow. But I've been telling people that it will come to pass in my life in the next distance. They didn't believe me.
So can the Shifik Ibeto you just called now, is it from?
Of course, it's from my kindred.
Oh.
It's my lesson son.
Serious?
Of course.
Okay, so he just building the palace for you.
For the community.
Okay, for the community.
For the community, make sure that if his chief stand well, it's one of his priorities.
So there's this let's say ideology. Okay, let me use that word. Ideology that in the olden days our forefathers, let me use that word, our forefathers, they do sacrifice to the gods of the land, either to appease the gods, or maybe something bad happen in the land and they want to appease the god, or they want to thank the god for the good tidings he brought for the land. And can you tell us more about it? Is that really working?
Have you watched any of the video when Pope visits any city or any country out of Vatican City? Have you watched any video?
Of course.
When you see Pope land in a country, if he immediately come out from the prayer, what is the first thing he do? He kiss the land. He bent down and kissed the land. He's dignitating the gods of the land. Every nation have their own gods.
You think that's what he...
Of course, any country he enter, he recognize the gods of that land. Every nation have their own gods. You see, it's hard time that we will know where we come from and where we are going. Because there's one proverb that our people used to say, if you tell me where you are going, I will tell you what you will say when you reach where you are going. If you did not tell me, I will not tell you anything. See, that is God. I don't doubt that is God. In all those gods, we have one spring God. That is the most crucial.
Okay, the mysterious
God. That is what it means, Abiyama. Oh, Chukwu Okuke Abiyama. They will tell you Ama. Amase. We Africans, let's come home. God is with us. God never depart from us. He always shows us His mercy. The Western gods doesn't show us mercy. They brought us evil. They brought us all the atrocities. They show us how to cheat, how to lie, how to move against ourselves. The Western culture never shows love. The Western culture never shows love. It never shows us anything that we use to move forward. They show us how we draw back, how we forsake the ancestors' way, so that they will take over. They come to business in Africa. They use Christianity and come to business in Africa. We all know. Even if our fathers did not know, we children of today have known.
So what's the business?
Don't you know that church is business? It's a fraud? Church is a fraud now, of course. But me, church is fraud.
How is it fraud?
We will not discuss it today, but bear it, quote me, church is fraud. Going to church is not worshiping God. If you go to church today, it's all these rituals, the night and all these things in the church. All these people, they are not after about their fellow human beings. Worshiping God is no meaning of going to church. All these Western people, they believe I belong to this church is just like somebody is telling you it belongs to an social club, or it belongs to people's club.
But they call them knights not because they are ritualists, so you know. They just knights. The reason they call them knights because they are special people that protect the interest of the church.
Call them knights. Yeah. That knight title they get them. Is it a merit or what? What is the meaning of knight?
Yeah, it's by merit.
What is the meaning of knight? What is the reason why they gave them the knight? They have wrote me. The African this have wrote me sign with that number to take the title of knight. I reject it and I will never take it.
If you are standing in church, if you are doing your work as a Christian, they will give you the title.
The title. Nice. I don't want to go into it because up to today I still pay my church listen. Even if I refused to pay my wife, and when my mother was alive, my mother used to pay it. And I used to give them money up to tomorrow. I don't want to say anything against them. No matter I don't go to the church. Because I have reason I don't go to the church and I believe I will never go to church. But I believe in God in heaven. I believe in so-called I believe in what they call it. I believe in somebody being holy somebody doing the right thing. I pray to Christ Jesus because I wake up, I grow up and see people are praying to Christ Jesus. They told us that Christ is the first son of the God. I believe, I pray to him. I ask whatever I want. But I can never believe in Christianity. Because even Christ himself is not a Christian. What is the meaning of Christianity? Is it not the followers of Christ?
Christ-like, yeah.
Christ-like. Is it not the after the death of Christ that we have something like Christianity? Check it. It's after the Christianity started after the death of Christ. When Christ was alive, he was a Sabbatarian. That's why they are accusing him. He was doing the work, moving around even on Sabbath day. So I don't want to provoke some people, but if some people feel provoked, that's their own business. I don't beg them for food. I must tell you the truth.
So, can you tell us, because I know you've observed much, can you just tell us the effect of Christianity on Igbo culture?
You have destroyed a lot of things in Igbo culture.
So,
you have destroyed a lot of things. But I can never advise people to back Igbo Christianity, because almost 80% of Igbos today believe in they are Christians, including myself. Because if you go to Anglican church, my name is there. I'm paying my everything through my wife. Do you get me? Whenever I'm around, all those priests they used to come around, they are my personal friends.
But you don't go to church.
What business do I have to go there where they will not tell me the truth? Where they will not tell me the way our ancestors live? They always tell me about the Western culture. Where I'm in Africa, you are telling me about Western culture? So you want me to give you my ear? I will not. Bullshit. I will not. I will remain an African culture. I will remain an African Obi. I will remain one of the traditionalists. I'm proud of my color. I'm proud of whatever I believe in it tomorrow. Don't bother about me. When I die today, I know where I'm going.
That means there was a point you actually went to church.
Went to church?
Yeah.
I regard church as a social club.
But there was time you do go to church.
My mother used to take me to church when I was under the care of my mother.
Okay, when you became of age,
of course, when I grow of my full age, I never go. When I know the truth, and the truth set me free.
So how did you get about all this that you just said? Like, how did you find out the truth that the church, that Christianity deceived you?
Don't you have something in your head?
Okay, your subconscious mind told you that.
The Bible told me that the spirit I receive is not a carnal spirit, but the spirit that searches every secret thing of the world. When you are in a thief, you don't need somebody to tell you are on the wrong side. You are doing the wrong thing. If you shoot somebody, you don't need anybody to tell you are shooting somebody. You have a conscience in your listen. This church, does God live in church? It's inside us.
Yeah.
You don't need anybody to tell you you're wrong against somebody. Of course.
So you are trying to tell us that Christianity has done more harm than good to our culture.
I've said my own.
Well,
I've said my own. Christianities do a lot of things good. Do you get me?
we would like to hear the good side.
They stop a lot of atrocities, like clean twins.
So there's actually good things they did too.
Of course, that is good things. Brought us Christianity. They came with two minds. One, they came for business. Two, they came to fool us. Because if you go to West today, Western country today, it's not the way we are practicing our Christianity. They are practicing their own. I'm telling you the truth. You know, it's not. Very different. I've been on many, about 2 or 3 European listen.
And you found that
of course, and I have associated with them with their listen, but it's not.
So can you tell us the difference, what you found out?
The difference and what I find out that believe in your culture, believe in yourself, forget about this foreign doctrines, foreign religions, forget about it. If you are in your house, pray to God, call God in heaven, the creator of the heaven and earth, he will answer you. Creator of heaven and earth is not true. Forget about this magic they are doing today, call it Christianity.
Well, it was very, very nice having you here. Like, we literally enjoyed every aspect of it, and we are so glad. We learned a lot, honestly, I must tell you.
Are you sure?
Of course, we learned a lot. Thank you so much for your time. Okay, my wonderful viewers, today we've come to an end of this interactive one. I know it was super amazing. You enjoyed it, right? And we promise you lots of content soon, okay? Catch you guys.
My name is Isanes Obia from Uroka. Keep more watching Anedo TV.